So we're out again here in Coral Ridge, showcasing some discoveries here that we think are nice little gems about our neighborhood. There's a place that's on the edge of the south part of Coral Ridge, right off Sunrise Boulevard. We're at the Sunness Supper Club. This restaurant opened 6 months ago, and I've been here multiple times with lots of people. It is amazing. So we're here early. Okay, this place is only open for supper, or you might call it dinner. Opens at 5 o'clock. We're here early in the day. We want to take a good look at the facility. I'm going to introduce you to the owner, Michael Stanley. This is a place, if you haven't been here, you've got to check out. Another great thing about Coral Ridge, some of the neighbors can actually walk here from their homes, bring your golf cart. There's a big parking lot in the back of the building here, 70 parking spaces, and we come in through the back here. So I want to take in here and show you this. This is an amazing place, and the menu is terrific.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Michael, how you doing?
Doing well, thanks.
Appreciate you letting us come in before your service tonight and getting set up. I know you got a lot going on, and it's early. Introducing you to the Coral Ridge Group. I just want to, maybe we'll talk a little bit about the place and your vision,
Perfect.
And we'll show them around a little bit.
Amazing.
So,
Have a seat.
thanks.
Sit down.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Appreciate that.
It's always good seeing you.
Yeah, appreciate that. I've been here quite a bit. So what impresses me about this location is, number one, looks like it's an A+, 5-star restaurant, and the menu is fantastic. The food's been great. I mean, your vision for this place, if you want to just give us an idea, you've told me about it, but I think our people in Coral Ridge and our followers on Instagram would like to hear more about it.
Wonderful. So the concept came about for two different things. First, I want to bring back hospitality to the restaurant industry. I felt that there was something missing when we go out to dine. You know, nobody welcomes you, nobody thanks you when you leave. We don't know the managers, the owners anymore, and we've just become a number.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to somehow bring back that hospitality that made restaurants so much fun to go out to. And the second thing is I wanted to bring back the memories of when I used to go out as a child with my grandparents. And a lot of this is me romanticizing these great restaurants from the past and really trying to give it a modern twist. And so there's all these great restaurants I used to go to, from Bird and Jack's and Yesterday's,
Yeah.
and the Roni Pub and Embers down in Miami, and Size Steakhouse. And those type of restaurants don't exist anymore. Not because they can't, but people just forgot about, again, that hospitality and the great, just having that great, simple food.
Well, we're fortunate that this is actually in Coral Ridge in our neighborhood. So when you came here, you opened last December. We were excited because this restaurant space has really not been anything exciting ever since I've been here my whole life. And it's been a couple of Chinese restaurants, and a little Italian place, and nothing really successful. So we're going to show people the space in a little bit, but this place is really top shelf, and it's right here in Coral Ridge. Now, the menu is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
You've got Chef Alan Susser that put the menu together, and the food is just, I got to tell you, it's really terrific. And it's a variety of things. I mean, some of the highlights that I know about: pork chop, the rigatoni, the short rib. You've got a hamburger on there that's unbelievable. I mean, some other things that are popular. How did you come up with that?
A lot of what I did when I, brought Chef Alan and Chef Arthur on, I had an idea of what I wanted to do. And so it really was a nice collaboration between the three of us in coming up with items. Some of the stuff was things that I love, like our little mini hot dogs. And who doesn't like a pig in a blanket?
Sure.
But there's no restaurant quality, pigs in a blanket. And so I put that on. And I remember Chef Alan looking at me like, "Are you crazy putting a hot dog on a menu?" But it was something that I just enjoyed. And so that's what we want to put it on. There's something about the honesty in what we sell. And so we have a jumbo lump crab cake that's amazing. And there's really no filler in it. It's a real all jumbo lump crab meat. And we're just trying to get back to, the idea of, if you take a great piece of food, you don't need to do a lot to it for the guests to realize, hey, that's amazing. But if you have something that's just not that great, we have to dress it up with all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how incredible it looks, we still know it's not a great piece of fish or a great steak.
Well, that's the feedback I've gotten when I've been here with friends and family. We've come here many times and brought pretty big groups, and the food is just fantastic. I mean, even looking at the old school, really cool way of coming to your table and making a Caesar salad from scratch. I mean, that's something that I know my wife loves, and she gets it every time she comes here. But that's something that goes back in the days of, going to the Tower Club back in the 80s and 90s here in Fort Lauderdale, where they would make it tableside. And that's something that's special here, too.
Right.
The service is unbelievable here.
Right. The goal, too, of being called Supper Club, Sunness Supper Club, was what do we need to do that's different? And so we're bringing back, the Caesar salad. I remember as a kid going out and we wouldn't get a salad, but we'd get onion soup. And so we wanted to give it a modern twist, and the onion soup's amazing, but it's not in a crock pot with cheese falling over. We've kind of really decomposed or deconstructed the what an onion soup looks like. But the food, it's always been about the food, and it's been about the hospitality.
Yeah, and I know you've gotten off to a really good start.
I've
come in here and the place has been packed and people having a great time. And I know you have a lot of repeat customers. And our neighborhood, I think that brings a lot of people here. And I think it will continue to do that because this is such a great option. It's one of the best options in town, and it's right here.
Right.
So I really want to. We're going to look around here, and it's an amazing facility. Anything you'd like to point out that we need to know about the restaurant?
The restaurant's it's a much bigger space than what it looks like from the outside.
Yeah, it really is.
It's amazing. We've got 70 spots in the back of the building, which is where our entrance is. It's free parking, free valet. You kind of walk through this hallway, and then the place just opens up, almost like a Frank Lloyd Wright type of building.
Yeah.
We have a huge bar, and then we have a lot of these comfort. Every table was really thought about, like, is that a good place to sit? Would I want to change tables because I don't like that location? And we were really particular about where we put the booths and all the tables and everything like that.
Yeah. What are the top 2 or 3 dishes that people happen to order off the menu?
So a lot of the stuff some of the top stuff, the Caesar salad and the crab cake, like we talked about before. The steaks are all amazing. The skirt steak just melts in your mouth. That's one of our top dishes. The short ribs we sell a lot of. Those are fork tender, so you don't even need a knife. The pork chop cuts like a filet mignon, which is amazing. It's that tender.
I can attest to that.
The burger is really simple, and people just come in for that burger with the homemade, home-cut fries. And there's something about the simplicity of a burger with 2 patties, American cheese, some sauteed onions, and a pickle chip.
Well, there's a little unsung hero gem in there that I want to mention, and that's the shrimp and grits.
I always forget about that. Shrimp and grits is incredible.
Yeah, it's a real grits cooked the right way, and you don't get that around town much, but it's really fantastic.
Now, we get some Southerners come in and they ask us the same question. Is it real shrimp and grits? And they leave here saying that may have been the best shrimp and grits they've ever had. And it all starts with the actual product that we use. We get it from this small company called Ansel Mills, and they ship it right to us.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how incredible, those grits are.
Yeah, I can tell you. I've had them. They're fantastic. So that's why I want to tell you. There's a little hidden gem in there that may get overlooked, but it really is one of the best things on the menu. That's what impresses me, the variety and all the different things that you offer and the high quality of what you provide when it comes out. It's not like you only do one good thing. You do everything well.
Right. And I think one of the most important things when guests come into the restaurant, as a family, I just remember as a kid, and I'd go out to restaurants, and my brother's like, I want to go here. And I'm like, I don't like anything there. I want to go there. And we could never agree on it. And I think everything on this menu, somebody could find something. So if you're a vegetarian, I have a tofu fried rice and the rigatoni. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And if you are a steak eater, then you get a filet mignon or a ribeye or a New York strip. And it's just, there's something for everyone.
Excellent. Well, I know you've got a lot going on. Get ready for service tonight. But can we take a quick look around and highlight some of the really
Please.
awesome things about this place?
You can look at everything.
Maybe we'll talk to Matt at the bar a little bit because you've got a terrific bar.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for having us in here.
No, my pleasure.
Let
Thank
us
you for
jump in
coming
here and interrupt you. So let's take a look around.
Awesome.
Thanks. So let's head to the bar. I'm going to introduce you to Matt here at Sunness Supper Club.
How you doing,
Good to see
Chris?
you.
Good to
Appreciate
see you.
letting us get in here before service starts later on in
Sure.
several hours. So this is one of the better bars, especially in our neighborhood. I mean, this is the best bar in the neighborhood.
Love our bar.
So I know you've been open 6 months. Great bar. You want to give us an idea? I mean, there's so many different variations here.
We do. We have quite the variety of liquor. We have something for everyone. If you're a whiskey drinker, I've got a couple hundred different whiskeys.
Yeah,
in
huge page of
inventory.
that too.
I do. I have quite the list of whiskeys. I also have a big list of tequilas.
saw
So if you're a
that, yeah.
tequila mezcal drinker,
Yeah.
I've got everything you
Everything.
could possibly want in that department.
And a
as well.
terrific craft cocktail list. I've seen the bartenders.
That we
are
do.
not
That
just
we do. We have some really talented bartenders working here. The craft drinks that they come up with are just so creative and amazing.
Yeah, so this has been a popular spot here for our neighborhood, especially coming up here when the place opens and you've got the happy hour stuff going on.
We love
And
making
a nice
friends in
bar
this
bite
neighborhood.
menu and whatnot. So I think
Mhm.
that's something that's really key because we're a casual neighborhood. Sometimes people don't
Sure.
make reservations; they just
Sure.
want to pop up here
Sure,
and check
we're
out the
we're all
place.
for that. Pop
So,
in anytime.
so tell us about. You were telling me earlier. I was here the other night. You're talking about the different things you have going on every night.
Yeah, we have pretty much during the week, we have a different happy hour theme. So Mondays, that's going to be Martini Mondays. Tuesday, that's going to be Tequila Tuesdays. Wednesday, Whiskey Wednesday. Thursday, that's the one that we're really excited about.
Yeah.
On Thursday, every bottle of wine I have in my inventory, with the exception of ones by the glass, those are going to be half off.
Wow, I know you have a pretty robust inventory, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Sure,
so.
sure. We're very proud of our wine selection.
Yeah,
here.
so you have real high-end fine wines here. I know
I've
that.
got everything for every taste. I've got inexpensive bottles, and then my most expensive, I go right up to $1,800 a bottle.
So tell me, before we go into wine, craft cocktails. What I've seen some really interesting ones. What is the most popular one that people wouldn't normally consider drinking?
So we have quite a few. We have. I'm a big fan of the passion fruit margarita. Everyone seems to like that. We sell tons of that one. We have a couple. We actually have some non-alcoholic ones that people really enjoy. So if you want to come in, you want to be part of the,
Sure.
the gang having fancy drinks, but you don't really drink, you got a non-alcoholic selection there
Terrific.
as well.
And I
So
know they
it's
make
really-
everything from scratch. There's no
Absolutely,
jugs or pouring
absolutely.
things.
No,
Yeah.
we make all of our syrups fresh in house. We do all of our own juicing. So, my lime juice, my lemon juice, my
I think
orange juice.
That makes a big difference.
It really does.
Really
It
does.
really does. Night and day. When you taste the cocktail and you know that those ingredients are fresh, it makes a
100%.
world of difference.
Yeah, 100%. Well, it's a beautiful setting you have
Thank
here.
you. Thank you.
So why don't we can we go talk about the wines a little bit more
Absolutely.
detail, and then we'll
Yeah,
let you get
let's
back
go
to get
over
ready
there.
for the group tonight.
Sure, absolutely.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
Okay, great. So quite a group of wines here. We're over at the wine area, just on the other side of the bar, and a little beautiful cocktail area here. So Matt, you've got a lot of wines here. What's nice is they're on display, and I'm not really having a look at them on paper, but I'm sure you have it on paper.
Right now, we have two lists.
But how would I mean, I love wine, but I need help. This is a lot of stuff.
It is.
Tell
it
us
is.
about what you
It can be overwhelming.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
actually have a sommelier. He's here on the weekends on our busier nights, and he can guide you through. He'll figure out what you're having for dinner. He'll tell you what pairs with that best. You give him a flavor profile that you like, and he's there, and he knows everything about every wine. He teaches me stuff every day when I come in.
Yeah.
So,
So quite an extensive
it
selection.
is. It's really nice. These are my reds over here. I've got my burgundies down here. I've got my whites down over there. So yeah, we have a really, really nice selection. We're really proud of it too.
Yeah, it looks amazing. And I know you have a great wine by the glass program as well.
That as well, yes.
Which is fantastic. But these are the higher end.
These
wines by the
are going to
bottle.
be, well, I have something for everyone. If you want to spend $50 on a bottle of wine, I've got that. If you want to go up, I've got that too. I've got everything all the way up to $1,800.
Wow.
With some of the nicer wines.
Is one night better than another to drink wine here?
Thursday night.
Thursday's the night.
I can't repeat that enough. Thursday night is the best night to come in because, if you want to get my $1,800 bottle of Bon Pluribus over there, $900.
It looks like it's available. You never know. Maybe
It is.
Tonight could be the night.
Tonight could be the night. It is Thursday. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for showing us this. It's
Hey, it
a
was my
beautiful spot,
pleasure.
a
It was
nice
my
feature in the
pleasure.
restaurant too.
I really
It's a
appreciate it,
wonderful
Chris.
area.
We're very proud of what we're doing here.
You should be.